takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air. It's Sayin. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
6-9-1, Gator Spark! Lex! Ready!
Pulls and fired complete. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Go!
Rides the back and leaves it. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Cut! Set!
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 30-yard line on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a man by himself. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And
Touchdown, Ohio State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Ready up.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Black 24. Black 24. Ready.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Ready.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Now go. Easy.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Working that left side now. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room.
The greatest show on earth.
And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia! What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
Rita! Terrier! Hot!
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Flare! Flare! Razor! Razor! Ready! Ready!
The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Lightning!
The
Lightning!
Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Go!
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The
Ready?
drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Terrier! Terrier! Ready!
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
On the
Line
ready.
getting set on second down.
Down!
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
The give to the back. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Okay.
This drive will open from the 15.
Acorn. Here we go. Bring the mirrors back to go forward.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to the big tight end. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football
Ready,
game.
break.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Slab.
Caught in the backfield, it's Delp. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Floats it out in space. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Ready
First
up.
play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Green 25.
They're going to test the right side with this one. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Ready.
It'll be
set.
second down as we open the final stanza.
Ringo. Flair. Set hot.
Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it.
Open field on the right. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
On the ball. On. Cut,
And the
cut, cut.
Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Hot.
Here's the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Set. Hut.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy had too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set,
Okay, ready?
make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Griffin. Ready?
On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Spider. Black 24. Black 24.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Stockton. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Branch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Okay, break.
Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the
29
defense.
Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
That's caught. It's Peoples. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
That's something as a defense you got to be prepared for. In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense to help out and try to bracket guys on these.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
Jackrabbit. Ready, go.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Okay,
The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Get set, get set.
To the air, it's Stockton. Now improvising. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? Fourth down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, David.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. That's caught. It's Frazier. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Timber.
Might be changing the route.
Hornet. Logger. Go.
Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Ready, ready.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams